Let's start with something you already feel every time you sit down to work. Your current system tries, but it never quite keeps pace with how fast you think. It's like you're sprinting while it's jogging. The first week you live with the Omnidesk, that gap quietly disappears. This is for the kind of professional who doesn't tolerate friction. You don't want to babysit performance. You want systems that just work, that open apps instantly, handle multitasking effortlessly, and keep you in flow rather than dragging you back into menu screens and load bars. You know the difference between waiting and doing, and you're done with setups that make you wait. Before anything else, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Machines with this balance of power and reliability don't stay predictable forever. You probably felt the decision coming slowly but unmistakably. A spreadsheet that lagged when you added one too many cells. A video call where your system struggled, not because it couldn't handle it, just because it wasn't designed to. Workloads that used to feel smooth now feel like they have to negotiate for resources. You pushed through, adapted, tolerated it, but that tension never fully vanished. Once the Omnidesk is in your workspace, that tension just melts. There's a sense of readiness that settles in. Boot time feels like a formality instead of a delay. Apps launch with confidence. Multiple windows and heavy workflows coexist without compromise. You stop planning around performance because it simply never interrupts it. In real life, that difference shows up every day. Data analysis feels direct and responsive. Virtual meetings feel stable instead of strained. Rendering or exporting projects feels disciplined instead of frustrating. Even routine tasks feel snappier, less waiting, more doing. This isn't about raw speed alone, it's about stability. 32 GB of DDR5 RAM means multitasking is smooth, not chaotic. The 1 TB SSD means storage isn't an afterthought. Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth mean connectivity that feels current, not clunky. Copilot AI isn't just a label, it's a partner that helps you get things done without extra friction. Quick heads up, don't assume pricing and availability will stay friendly. Workstation class desktops like this tend to find serious users fast, and stock moves quietly. If you're wondering whether something labeled business desktop can feel powerful, here's the real clarity: it doesn't just perform, it keeps pace with you. And here's a surprise benefit you don't expect: your system stops being something you manage and starts being something that just works. There's a grounded pride that comes with owning something like this. It doesn't shout specs. It earns confidence with every task you throw at it. You don't explain it to colleagues, you just experience it. Workflows stay fluid under load. Multitasking feels effortless. Apps launch without hesitation. Long productivity sessions feel comfortable. Your setup finally matches your pace. This isn't for casual use, and it's not built for occasional tasks. This is for people who rely on their machines, not as tools, but as extensions of how they think and work. Eventually the comparison cycle fades. You stop hunting benchmarks and start appreciating ease. Don't let this become one of those upgrades you put off, then regret when your old system reminds you of every limitation it ever had. If you're ready to stop working around your hardware and start working with it, check the current price, see what's available, and choose the desktop that finally feels like it's built to keep up with how you work.